What up, everybody? It's Ep4. Let's talk about it. This is Pose, episode 3, season 1. All right, this episode was pretty good. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're just gonna go storyline by storyline. Just doing a review. I'm not doing a recap. We all saw the show. So let's talk about Ricky and Damon. So Ricky and Damon have a little health scare. Damon has the flu. You know, Blanca asked him a lot of questions about sex. Did they use protection? And you know, he don't want to answer the questions, but he says one time it slipped off, and she just worried because later on Angel tells him it's because, you know, that's the first signs of you having a virus, is you getting sick over and over again. So he have a little health scare, and the conversation that him and Ricky had was like literally cringy, like a conversation you should have earlier, like how many people you had sex with, and you know, things that you should have talked about already. You like, it was, ooh, I feel so bad for them because it was just like, man, you know, this boy was a virgin, okay? Like, please don't let his first partner give him HIV. That was crazy to me. But it turns out at the end of the day, Damon was just sick, and that's it. He was, matter of fact, he was supposed to dance in the spring dance and at his school, and he talked to the teacher. She let him do it, and he ended up still being able to do it at the end. So that was good. It was just a health scare, no big deal. When Blanca was talking to Preytell about the situation, Preytell was telling her that he stopped getting tested. That was really interesting to me. He said that he just wanted to live his life, and so many of his friends had passed away that, you know, he didn't want to know anymore. He just wanted to live his best life the way he could. But the thing about HIV, I think at that time, because he said some people catch it and they fine, some people catch it and they die like that. But I think it's about when you caught it during that time, because if you just had HIV in the first stages, there's medicine they can give you to prolong your life. But you know, once it had got so far, and once it turns into AIDS, it's basically over. It's a wrap, because it's not like you're gonna die from AIDS. Like I said, you die from pneumonia, you die from respiratory, you know, infection, shit like that, and your immune system cannot take that anymore. So simple things will kill you. He said he just wanted to figure, you know, he just wants to live his best life. And Blanca is just like, listen, you know, we're gonna all get tested, we're gonna all find out what's going on with us, and we're gonna deal with the shit. They got medicine, they got all this and that. We're gonna handle it, we're gonna deal with this. Y'all, Preytell is quickly becoming my favorite character on this entire show. I love him. Listen, I'm gonna get to it. Later on in the episode, Preytell suggests to all the boys that they go get tested for HIV, and they all go down there to get tested, even though they were all scared, and everyone is negative. But when Preytell goes in to get his results, he finds out that he is HIV positive. Y'all, when he started crying, I cried real tears. When he was like, you know, oh God, and then he like stopped for a moment, and then he was like, oh my God, I gotta get myself together before I go back out there. Y'all, I cried real tears in my room. That man is acting. Do you understand me? My God, it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. So when he goes out, he lies to them and tells them that he's negative, and they go celebrate. But later on, before they go to the performance to see Damon, he tells Blanca that he is positive. And she comforts him. She tells him that they're going to make it through. They're going to take care of each other, and they're going to be all right. And I think that, I don't know when the time period is, but I think that this is going to be on the upside of the 80s when people started getting more help and the medicine became more available and things of that nature. So, you know, Preytell, oh my God, he's so good. What y'all thought about that? I thought that was great. This episode, Candy is feeling a little insecure about her body shape. She's a very slim girl, you know, she's clockable, okay? Clockable means that they can clock you. They can tell that you a man or whatever, because she don't have breasts, she don't have hips, she don't have anything. You know, more like a model-esque figure. There's plenty of models who look just like this, but she feels some type of way about it. Now, the category is luscious body, okay? Femme queen body. So that means titties, ass, all of that. And so they giving all of this, and she said she's gonna go out there and walk. And Electra reads her down and tells her, don't you bring your ass out there embarrassing my house with that bullshit, girl. And of course she does. And when she go out there, Preytell read her ass for filth, embarrassed her, told her this is a category for body, bitch. He can squeeze you. He can squeeze you. He wouldn't get enough out for a cup of lemonade. I said, my Lord. Not a Dixie cup. No, he said I couldn't get enough out of you to fill a Dixie cup. That shit was hilarious. So she's embarrassed about it. She goes outside. Angel comes to comfort her, and they talk about, you know, their lack of curves. And Angel says, I know where to go get some. So they go visit this lady. She's like a little your black market booty shot lady, okay? And she said she was an assistant to a doctor. This bitch ain't even no CNA child. She a doctor assistant. She learned everything from watching the doctor. So she gets her stuff from Uptown, her silicone from Uptown. She pump you in your booty, boom, boom, boom. You going about your business, $1,000. They ain't got no $1,000, okay? So Candy like, we gonna have to regroup. So later on, Candy goes back to the ball. Now this time she done stuffed her breast and stuffed her booty. Now her booty look like a diaper. I'm not gonna lie, she didn't do good with the booty pad, but she did okay with the breast stuff, and it looked all right. So she gets out there, you know, after Electra reads her down again, okay? She gets out there, and Preytell stopped the music on her ass this time, child, and he just read her for filth. They talked about her booty was a diaper and talking about if she don't throw away that maxi pad. I mean, honey, they read her for filth. She cussed him back out, and then she left. Her later on, her Angel go to another lady. Now this motherfucker looked like Jigsaw by the face. When they got up in that room, I said, bitch, don't you let that hoe breathe on you. My God. Angel was like me, like, nah, I'm past this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see how I look on you first, okay? And so she get pumped in the titties and the breast and the butt and all that. And she go back to the ball. Now this time, she gets all the adulation that she wants. She gets all the accolades, okay? She go out there, baby, they this and they that. But she breathing hard before she get out there. And then she fall out and pass out. Now when she wakes up, she ends up back at Electra house because her and Electra had fell out, you know, because she cussed everybody out that night, Electra too, and left. But she back in the house with Electra, and they have a conversation about how she thinks Electra is perfect. Electra is not clockable. You know, you don't understand what I'm going through, all these different things. She was like, you not a good house mother. You know, everybody's purpose is to serve you and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you treat people like shit, basically. You don't care about nobody but yourself. So Electra, actually, they have a lot in common because, let's go ahead and talk about Electra. Electra goes to see her man, Detective Stabler, okay, in a nice penthouse hotel, wherever they at in New York, and they do they thistle. And she starts talking to him about the surgery that she wants to have. She wants to have the gender re-identification surgery. I think that's what they call it, gender reassignment. That's what it is, gender reassignment surgery. And he tells her that he don't want her to do it. He said, I don't know why I like your penis being in the room, basically, you know, but I do. And if you get it, you know, if you get it removed, then it's not the same. I'm not going to want to be with you anymore or whatever. So she was like, you know, you helped me take care of my dream. Basically, they go back and forth about this whole situation. In the end all be all is if you get your dick chopped off, I ain't messing with you no more. Your whole lifestyle will be taken away. And she was married, I mean, not married. She was with this man for 10 years. You know, he pays for her loft and all that stuff. So she have a decision to make. So when she goes back to the ball and reads Candy down, she tells, you know, she try to play it off like, oh, you know, my man wants me just like I am. You know, I had just forgot I was a unicorn, X, Y, and Z. I'm not going to get the surgery. But later on when Candy passes out, and she talks to her, and we see a lot of Electra in the bathroom, you know, taping herself up. And, you know, Candy's telling her, when I look in the mirror, I hate what I see every single day. I hate it. And so she's telling her, listen, you know, I still have to deal with that too. You know, I hate when, and she's like, well, I thought you said you liked it. Well, girl, you know, he doesn't want me to do it. And basically, she tells her the truth. They have a soft moment for one. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like this. She did better on this episode, but the person who plays Electra Abundance, that acting is not on point. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The acting is pretty one note. Okay, it's pretty one note. I just hope that it gets better because I love Electra. When it came down to the ballroom, honey, I lived. Okay? And that night after Candy cussed her out and left the ballroom, she did walk and she won first runner up to another transgender young woman. I can't remember what her name was either, but she was like, you know, South Pacific Islander giving you, you know, Asian teas. And so it was cute. And so they went out to eat after, and she talked to her about how she wanted to feel complete. She got all the surgery done, how she wanted to be complete, how she wanted to be done. And so this kind of solidifies to Electra, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to do what I need to do for me. And later on in the episode, she tells Candy that, you know, she's going to get the surgery for her, not for him. And then she goes to the doctor, and the doctor tells her, listen, I've seen it happen before my eyes. You're going to feel free. Because she's like, you know what, I'm giving up to do this. She's like, I understand, but when you get the surgery, you're going to feel free. You're going to feel like a new person, like I've seen it happen before my eyes. So at this point, Electra is going to get that surgery, and we'll see what happens with her life. Will it fall apart? Will she be back sucking dick around the corner? Will she be back in the other room? Because this white man is not going to pay for her to live. She don't have no penis. Okay, so we're going to see how that work out. I don't know. Then we got Angel and her man. So Angel and her man, Stan, they at the house, you know, getting they side piece on, and they're trying to get it on. They drinking and whatnot, and he can't get it up. And so she gets all in her feelings because earlier in the episode, she tried to ask him about the wife. Did the wife have curves? And he said not really, but you know, after she had the kids, she had more curves. And I don't know if he said he liked it. I can't remember. But you know, she already feeling insecure about this. So later on, when he couldn't get it up, she gets all angry. She starts getting upset, and basically they have an argument. And she asks him, "Are you gay? Like, what the hell is up?" Now, you could have picked any girl you wanted to. You know, you could have did this, but you was riding around. You was looking for me. Like I said, you ain't had to go to the second stall on the left, all the way at the end of the hall. You ain't had to do that, sir. But you walked down there for a reason, okay? Because she got that yaka in between her legs. And she know it just like you know it. She said, because the other night you wasn't hard and you grabbed my dick and was playing with it and you was hard as a rock. I said, uh-oh. She said, are you gay? He was like, I don't know. And then he talked about when he went to the porn store and, you know, he went to the she-male section and, you know, he had got turned on. He had never seen nothing like that before. But, you know, she was just like, well, you don't like me because I don't have curves. Like, she was all over the place with her shit, okay? He was like, girl, you doing too much. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I just drank too much alcohol. Like, relax. Later on in the episode, at the end of the episode, we see that she has decided to go on to this lady and get some shots in her butt. But she went to the lady that was $1,000. So at least her shit wasn't like bootleg, okay? At least it was like a little bit on the up and up. But hopefully her sides and back don't lump up either, because at the end we saw Candy pulling up her dress and it was lumpy and bumpy, honey, on the side. I don't know what she had. That lady done put fix-a-flat in her ass. I don't know, honey, but it's not good. It's not looking too good. Because when that hoe said on the first woman, when she said we use super glue to stop the bleeding, I said, super glue, girl? What? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, okay? She said super glue, my lord. So at the end of the episode, we see Damon dancing his dance in the spring performance, and he even got a little solo. I was like, come on, solo, Dodo. It was just so nice. Once again, a nice familiar family moment. Y'all, as a performer, it makes me feel good to show my family. You know, like you have your country family members, you have your family members that don't really get out and see stuff, and you know, see shows and things like this. So when they come see you do something that they've never seen you do before, like the family, the pride, the oh my God, you know, the amazement. I remember when I was a senior, when I was getting my master's degree, and my friend Nicole came to my senior recital or my master's recital, and she was like, oh my God. She was like, girl, I ain't never even seen nobody sing no shit like that in real life, bitch. I didn't know that you could really, why are you here? Like, what is going on? Like, why are you here? But you know, they don't understand the business is hard to get into. But it's just the fact that they think that you are so talented and they just can't believe, you know, like they never see. Like, so it was nice to see them watch him, like, with the admiration. He really got to shine, and baby, he was giving it to us, okay? As a matter of fact, my director of the play that I'm understudying right now, Damon, the guy who plays Damon, he said was his student at one time, was his dance student at one time. So Damon is out there dancing his ass off, baby. He giving me releves and everything, okay? In a straight, he better do it, okay? He was out there doing it, okay? So it was a great episode as per usual. I love Preytell. I love him with my whole heart. I love Blanca because she's a good house mother. She's a good house mother. She loves her children. And much as Electra can't act, I love her ass too, okay? Because, honey, her walk is like no other. Her sass gives me everything I need, okay? But the acting skills, we need to work on her range because it's a little limited at this point. Now, I watched a couple of videos. Donnie even made a video, and somebody else made a video about the show being not having low ratings or whatever. I think that's because it's a super niche audience, and like Donnie said, some people just not interested, and it might be the larger white gay population, because I believe if all the gay people was watching the show, it would definitely be on. You know, it definitely would have high ratings. But it might just be like a sect of the community that, you know, white gay males are not interested in watching, or they don't care about. The atmosphere, the ballroom, the whole culture is interesting, and it's like a learning experience. For me, I enjoy it, and I love the shade, honey. Like I said, I love the reads, the shade. I'm here for it all. It's a nice little lesson for us to know where all the shit we be saying, you know, where that came from. So you can pay homage, baby, to the people who did it before us, honey. Okay? So I want to hear your thoughts about this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with all your friends. Y'all, look at me. I done did all the videos, and I'm back on track, baby. All right, I'll holler at y'all next week. Peace.